Hello again, my social skills friends. Now, I could tell you what page we're on, but it's kind of hard to see on my book. So if you go back to the last one we did story 32, which I know you know. What comes after 32? 33. So we're on to page 33 here. It's all about accepting criticism. Two big words there to think about. Accepting, we had that yesterday, or the last time we did these. And the last time we did, remember when it was accepting being told no, doesn't mean you have to be happy about it. Oftentimes when you're accepting something, you might not be super happy about it. Accepting being told no, accepting criticism. Criticism sounds like it's hurtful the first time you hear it, but criticism is job. It's really meant to better us, to make anything we've worked on, anything we've thought about, any idea, just a little bit better, to make it stronger. But it's always hard to hear that at first when you've worked so hard on something and you think it's perfect the way it is. So draw a picture of you accepting criticism. Now in school, we're often doing things that are new or harder. We're learning something, so it's not going to be perfect the first time around, right? We want to be able to make mistakes and learn from those mistakes in school. So when you start with something, if you start by learning how to draw a picture, if you learn how to solve a word problem in math, anything like that, and the teacher says, okay, well, can we add more color? Can we add more explanation to your thinking? How did you come up with that answer? That's kind of an example of criticism and saying, okay, this is what you've got. Now, how can we get even better? It's not saying that you didn't work hard to get here in the first place, but we want to have you continue working hard, continue growing, continue improving. And that's what criticism is. So draw a picture of you accepting criticism. I'm going to do one that's not actually about school. Mine's going to be it's still about making something. So I am not a very strong cook or baker, but I like to keep trying and I like to keep challenging myself to get better at it. So I made cookies over the break. But sometimes I don't follow the instructions all the way through, and that makes me make some mistakes. Sometimes I'm forgetful and I forget the cookies are in there and then they get a little bit burnt. So that is kind of what I'm going to write about this time. Chocolate chip cookies here. So this time I follow the directions all the way through. I used all the ingredients. I measured them out perfectly, but I didn't take them out exactly when it said to take them out. So they got a little bit burnt. So the criticism I got was that I still had people say, thank you for the cookies. Wow, I can taste the chocolate in them. These chocolate chips are delicious. I can taste the coconut oil you used. So they could tell I had homemade them, but they may have been a little crunchy, a little brown, a little burnt. Sometimes that happens with pancakes or with a chicken dinner that someone might make. And so they're still thankful that they got cookies, but they want to help me make my cookies even better next time. So I appreciate it. So even though I worked hard on the cookies and I tried my best, or what I thought was my best, to make these delicious cookies, they still have room for improvement. I can still do better next time. And I'm not going to get upset about it. I'm going to say, okay, well, I did this right. I used the right ingredients and I did some really good things. So next time I make cookies, I'm not going to give up. I'm not going to say, oh, I'm never making cookies ever again in my whole life. No. I'm just going to say, okay, well, I did some things pretty good, but next time I'm going to really be careful and watch the clock so that I can take them out at the right time and they don't get burnt. Some people like burnt cookies. But I am going to try to accept the criticism. Whoa, my face is neon. I'm going to try to accept the criticism and learn from it and not take it to my heart. And so I'm going to even put a little heart down here because I don't want my heart to feel hurt by the criticism. I want my heart to grow and say, well, this person cares enough that they would tell me something. So they're gonna say, but, but a I know little has 2 T's in it. Make them separate T's. TT. Little with a sneaky E. But a little it. But a little bit. Dun, 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 dun. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. So I hope whatever you choose, you can kind of reflect back on it and think, well, I tried really hard on this thing, on something I made. Maybe it was something you drew, maybe something you wrote, maybe it was a math problem. Who knows what it was? But you can always try again. Take what that person said and try to make whatever you did even better than the last time. This is how we get better and better. It's how we get ready for first grade and beyond. See, my cookies are a little bit burnt. And then what am I gonna say next? But a little bit burnt. Okay. I know wool has 2 L's actually. Okay. I will try and again is kind of a tricky word. It's more of a first grade sight word, but there you go. If you want to say something like I will try again, you can always pause the video and copy it there. Or if you want to do your own words, you can shout, a little bit burnt. Okay, I will try again. I'm sure he is okay with me trying to make more cookies. He will try them again for me because he's a good friend. All right, my friends, go think of a time that you had to accept some criticism and try again to make whatever it is you were working on a little bit better. Good luck.